for me sign my Aquaba by your #1 youth entrepreneurship and lifestyle show. I am Debbie Queen. Majima Konya na onim say me ba ha say dia and the eba beto fo kakra. Ye ne oba be che abrabom nsem kitu e bi na wetumi afa bi e de abro brey. Ahwene pa nkasa. I wo hwa me ne ma fa me ho pa me sese me ho. Into me every Trinity Kente na de pakra akeka bom a wa pama gi me style pa Irene Wallace clothing. Na menim every KL makeover. Me twin every hair logistics are over Hacho. Menials every Emmys Eticon. La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. Any BIA DebbyQueen Talkshow air bro. Na nipa crab PM mo mi fie high na. Yani rabbit chin komono. Munim no dodo na munim. Masha ni movies. Watunim. Or a powerful man of God. Answer na medine dino. Me person me entizo. Into we diani bia na popcorn bia. Na wa pay soon because ene nyankopon ebeba fie ha. Obesa ne ya che na brabo mu nsem na wetumi afabi. E dia ye wudi Mama Simana mi kwaji aboafo nkrato na me ba obehu nipa kra bepiem wa ha me ba sisi a mediani DebbyQueen o hwe mo lifestyle TV.
Rise and shine, it's another day to stay on point. Toast is Friday, it's still on point. Watch is Friday all day long. Still on point, yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. Watch is Friday, it's still on point. For your bread,
it's creamy.
For your toast, it's still on point. It's yummy, delicious. It's still on point. Still on point. Yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. Still on point. Yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. For your toast, it's still on point. It's still on point. Fortune spread. It's yummy, delicious. It's still on point.
Fortune spread, delicious, creamy, and always on point. This advert is FDA approved.
Introducing the new Jamal washing powder with multi-enzymes that helps remove stubborn stains.
It has a nice fragrance. Not harsh on my hands. Foams easily. And removes stains well.
Oh, I see to be.
You brought 5 big sachets of new Jamal washing powder.
Yes, ma'am.
It really removes stains. It has a nice fragrance.
Yes, ma'am.
Then add 30 sacks of Jamal washing powder to your engagement list.
Jamal.
Yes, ma'am.
New Jamal washing powder for cleaner, fresher wash. Your partner for clean clothes. This advert is FDA approved.
Aquaba biom baby biara wa wo hwe me na na ansa na me kon me ka cho se nipa akra be piem wa ha sei no dodo na anim no oye preacher oye sofo oye movie director or sanso tro enyama bebre I'm sure say God is African by no dodo na bebre enya akwan sanso na Boko Haram what is a movie ni pa na me wo me ame papa Pascal Amanfo wo fiase studio audience ni mo amwo fie mo mayen fine sembo Ensha me papa I me nyonko me dofo me big brother me bibia Pascal Amanfo.
Hey.
DebbyQueen Talkshow.
DebbyQueen Talkshow.
Church style.
Church style. Just say they can yeah sorry them means me say Sunday we go see other we pass sorry I say a new dance from Pascal.
Thank you.
A lot of people know Pascal Amanfo, but you are here today. Who really is Pascal Amanfo?
Okay, so actor, writer, director, but all that for me doesn't really matter. I would
Okay.
like to say just a man chasing purpose and a man who God showed mercy.
Into share Pascal Amanfo, he's just a man chasing purpose. Nyankopon na friend into odi Nyankopon na muchi. Your film Boko Haram was restricted here in Ghana and it flopped in Nigeria. What was your personal disappointment?
Money was lost.
Your investment.
Money was lost. And that was at the time where the movie industry was at its boom. 2013. So that's 12 years now. You know. And I had my brother Majid Michel who came on set for free. And so that time I could have easily done one of these love stories. I said I want to do something different.
Yeah.
I had to do Boko Haram, and it was banned in Ghana. Cinemas refused to show it in Nigeria. It was painful. Every single CD was lost.
But here was
because they said it was too sensitive. Now I say the issues that we showed in the film were it was scary because everybody was scared of Boko Haram then. They don't come and
but
bomb.
That's the reality.
Yes, but even 12 years after, Nigeria is still dealing with the reality of it. There's still Islamic terrorism everywhere. So it says a lot about the hypocrisy of of governance and all that. But personally, not just that, artistically people didn't get to see the film the way I wanted, but it was the fact that Charlie Sekasemo, money went on. Nothing.
And you didn't get anything out
They
of
packed the CDs from Opera Square. The tax force, they came and packed the CDs we had printed.
Wow.
So it was a very painful experience.
You said you want to live a life to please God. Was there a particular movie or story that you went all out with faith?
It was God is African. Because people said to me that, Christian movies, quote unquote, don't sell. And because I have a secular background, so Obianim say I do, love me, I love you.
Yeah.
Oh, kissy. Now you're going to do, and then if you're going to do faith film, don't do it so core faith. At least compromise, kakra. We don't do it like Holy Ghost. No, people won't watch it and all that. So people warned me, this thing will fail. But I had a deep conviction in my spirit, and I went ahead to do, and it was that. I think that's the movie that's given me the greatest fulfillment in 25 years of being in this industry.
Wow. And everything in God in African, so factual. Real.
Yeah.
How Rosalind was praying, a whole thing, asking God for a child.
Yeah.
How did this whole write-up come about?
I had the story 2 years before.
Okay.
I didn't film it because the title was a bit, in my head was controversial. God is African. Why are you saying that? People, I felt people would feel, are you now saying, God is, African? So I struggled with it for a while. But then I started to realize that whether it's childbirth, whether it's Arisemo, Sikasemo, whatever it is, we deal with stuffs in our lives that sometimes God doesn't come through the way we want him to come through. Everyone is fighting one kind of battle or the other. It is what we are called to fight at work. So I thought that it was the right time to bring that out. And I can't tell you the DMs on Instagram. Women, the testimonies are amazing. The last one I got was a woman who, she was booked for an IVF. Now that she's ready for the IVF, she can't ovulate.
Wow.
Her period is not coming for her to go through ovulation. So she's waiting. And she says, every day I watch this movie, hoping that it will stir up my faith. So it's been a huge revelation for me.
Do you think, Mumbo same, because the story is impactful. Do you think you've actually broken that chain where they always say that Christian movies don't sell because they want the action movies, the love stories, but now you've brought something different?
I think so, because you see, my goal was to have a Christian movie ready to premiere every Christian festive season, and I didn't do that this Easter. But I was surprised. I think Revel Studios made the film Letters to God. So I think there's a reawakening. Frank Raja made Taste of Sin. People are now turning towards faith movies. So with God is African, particularly on the night, I mean, the videos are on Instagram. Everybody saw how, So I think generally now people are coming back to that consciousness that, there's something to tell here. That no matter what dimension you come from, God is too big that we all can tell a story about our work with God. So yes, I think there's a reawakening of that consciousness.
Adete Anan is every director or producer's dream. Do you think there is a particular actor that has that raw talent and needs a breakthrough, who would that be?
If you want to put me in trouble. If I call somebody's name now, people I didn't call their name say, hey, you didn't call
Just
my
give me one or two.
No, I think there are a group of people who are really, really coming up. Ajite is in a class of his own. I mean, Ajite is amazing. I keep saying amazing. That's an actor. Whereas look at these young guys now, and I think that, you know, Anthony Wood, you know, Jeffrey Notte, he's nice to do. Jeffrey Notte, Kwesi Blay. These guys are really Omari Dawaya. Omari, you know, they're very good. They're doing so well. Those 4 guys are really, really pushing it. You know, Anthony Wood, Jeffrey Notte, Kwesi Blay, Omari Dawaya. They're really pushing it. You know, Anthony's in Lagos all the time. Kwesi is the same. Jeffrey's also. Omari is also doing so well. So I think that and with each of them, let me add this. There's that God factor. That's what I like. Because they talk to me personally. They know that they are from humble beginnings, and they know that God is the, you know, the pivot of their lives and their careers and success. So they are the hope for the future.
One lady, Bless Fortune.
Bless Fortune, yes.
And we've been seeing her doing marvelous in the movies.
Yes.
What's that particular thing you saw in her that make you took her under your wings?
I think Bless for me is her drive. You know, a young girl with huge dreams. You know, she has huge dreams. And I'm a respecter of talent. You know, and she has the talent, amazingly talented, huge dreams. You know, she fought, I mean, that girl has fought many battles in her life, and, you know, she's an amazing testimony. So I think that drive, that passion has got my attention. And of course, there's a spiritual side when God says to you that, you know, take on this person. It might not be for a long time, maybe for a season. You know, it might be for a little while, but at least give your little bit in their story as they go along. And I think she's done amazing well for herself.
Very proud of her.
Very, extremely proud of her.
If you should go back to time, let's say 25 years ago, Pascal Amanfo, then and now, what do you think is that unique touch that you think has made you who you are now?
It's hard to point out one thing, because I feel that everything in your process adds up to who you are. The good, the bad, whatever thing, I think it just adds up. God has a way of using that here. There might be a season of not so good, not so great, but I think everything adds up together to who you are. So I think everything I've been through, the worst of the worst, everything I've been through, which you know some, everything I think everything has contributed to who I am and where I've gotten to today. So I won't be able to pick out that one thing. It's been a long journey, but I think that God has been faithful.
The experience, God has been faithful.
Yes.
If you look back, what do you think was one of your worst or broken moments in life?
This show is, how long is this show? So we start here, we won't finish.
We won't finish, but someone wants to hear.
Okay, so I think that the most defining one would have been, now I open up about it now a bit. I think the most defining would have been my divorce.
Okay. You didn't expect it?
No, I never expected it. I think it's...
You were married for how long?
I was married for 15 years.
15 years.
I think it hit crap. And it hit because, you see, I'm not the kind of man who demonizes exes. You don't hear me talk about it. I don't do such things. I don't, even if I'm depressed in my room. I don't come out and wail, and, you know, I take on the blame. So I looked at it and said, you know what, it's my failure. Me, I take responsibility for it. I was a preacher, I was leader, so I failed. You know, so I think that accepting that failure put that huge burden on me, because I felt it was my failure. You know, and I went through a long season of shaking, a very long one, right? So I think that's the most close to damaging experience I've had. It was my lowest moment.
In all, no, you pull through. Me papa Pascal Amanfo ni ni twitwi nkomwe. Ma me sima ni mkaje nkrato enfri aboafo asomi mu na me ba ye de nkomo twitwe ne ebebro. Wo hwe me lifestyle TV me mediani DebbyQueen me twa me ho sese a. I'm Papa Pascal Amanfo, our movie director, or also a preacher, pastor. God is African. Or no, and our directors are moving. Or no, any nutrition common. But was there a particular movie you directed and behind the scenes that made you cry?
It was God is African. It's not like I'm hyping the film, but it was honestly it was good. It was, I mean, it was God is African. I put out some clips behind. In fact, what happened behind the camera is more than what happened because I insisted that two things. One, every crew member on the set has to be born again. In between takes, we'll go into worship. Constantly, there was Theophilus Sunday playing throughout as they are setting up for scenes. I wanted to control the atmosphere, make sure that there was always spirit stirred. We had such move of the spirit behind the scenes, you know, and it was losing scenes were just so emotional. I mean, sometimes Christians don't want to confront the fact that sometimes God, you don't understand this God. Like God goes quiet, God goes silent. So there were scenes that till today it still rings a bell in my head. It was really stirring for us.
Looking at our movie industry right now, it went down, but now it seems like the likes of yourself, Shelley Frimpong Manson.
I'm not part of it's Shelley and Kobirana. I'm not part.
You are all doing great jobs now. What do you think if the government should provide for the movie industry will make you go all out?
I think there's a long subject. It's lack of policy, then lack of implementation of the policy. Like you mentioned Shelley and Kobe. When I see Kobe, I say, how are you guys shooting? Shelley is constant, and I mean, I give them a hand. Shelley is constantly filming. I don't know how they are doing it because there's no money, there are no structures. So when I see Shelley film and Kobe Rana, I'm like, wow. God is African was, 2 years ago, I made a sequel. I said, this year, I'm done. I can't. Because, you know, it's tight economically, there are no policies, you know, and people are starting to lose the excitement for going to the cinema. Yeah. Before someone goes to the cinema, they'll book a boat or and whatever, in and out. They'll buy tickets. Shelley, Kobe, I don't know how they are doing it. In fact, I give them a hand. I mean, they keep on filming. I mean, I look at Shelley's, I'm like, how is this woman putting together these funds and all that? They've done so well. So there's a lack of policy and lack of implementation of the policy. Our cinema culture is also coming down because things are difficult. Somebody has to book a car, to and fro to the mall, buy ticket, then buy popcorn. If they have a Anko, how much? They will leave 500 cities to go and watch your movie. That's literally somebody's salary. So all that opera is dead. You know, we have really no platform for these films to be sold. So there's a lot for government to do. But thankfully, we have a new executive secretary of the NFA, Mrs. Kafu Danke Picha, and of course my brother James Gardner. It looks like they are working behind the scenes. So
they are all part of you.
They are of course part of us. So they know the problem. So we trust them to see what solutions they can prefer.
Okay, that's fine. If you were in that position, what Kafu is handling right now, what thing would you want to put in place to make the movie industry go smooth? I
think we need to define an identity for the Ghanaian movie industry. We seem to borrow a lot from Nollywood. So we're neither here nor there. We don't have an identity of ourselves. Most of these young guys we mentioned now are in Lagos, filming in YouTube films. What we need to give the Ghana film industry an identity and a platform. Just the way we have Iroko, Nigeria, everything we're leaning towards the Nigerians. We don't have a platform where you can find original Ghanaian content and Ghanaian films, so that our young people here will have a platform where they can show their movies and also become stars and have a growth process, rather than also going there and doing collaboration. So I think government must put together, whether it's government or private sector, there must be a platform, because everything now is online, where movies can be streamed, sold, Ghana content can be seen, sold, purchased, and of course, you know, exhibited for the industry.
Pascal Amanfo, we are finding identity for the Ghana industry. Now, tourism kakra, sika kakra, ne tumiama ejumana koye. But being both Nollywood and Gollywood, don't you? At times, both identities.
See the way I just sounded right now. I sounded like I don't have a business with Nollywood. But next week you can find me in Lagos. I just sounded like, I think that, well, of course I was trained in Nollywood. Nollywood virtually from writing to directing gave me all the training I have. But over time, Ghana gave me a more serene environment for for me to make films. So I think my sentiments are more here than there.
On this note, no, yeah, share ni faith never born kakra test drive ni so aha and any Jenny be. Oh, me papa na so men land zone pa me ba sisi ame nko bibia. Esa ye do when you say test drive. Esa ndo me papa ntine bia me born kakra bi ntine na mo fan me na e no no ana e kwa akogina ho spin. Say to say me mboa ne dia me boy nya say just say his faith and God will help him. So just go and spin your own spin.
Hey.
Yes.
Jeez.
Oh,
so wherever it lands,
it's yours.
Yehovah Beshe.
Beshe one.
Hey.
Hey, this one there, you just did it slowly.
Slowly.
Hey. Truth or dare. Okay.
Hey, hope it's easy.
Let's go. So truth or dare. Okay.
As you can sit down. Okay, sit down. Okay.
Sit down for me.
I spin just once, eh?
Okay. I also just once. This is my show.
Truth.
You want truth?
Yes,
okay.
Truth.
What's your biggest fantasy? About them.
Hey. Biggest fantasy. Hey. Thank God I'm born again now. Because if you asked me this question 15 years ago, well, biggest fantasy, I think it's. Hey. Do I even have any now? I think I've passed it on to my children now. Okay, but I think it's. Maybe not a fantasy, maybe a dream.
Okay.
Maybe a dream. My biggest dream, it's to, which I'm quietly working on, is to, we're trying to get the land for a film village.
Okay.
A film studio. Back a few years ago, I realized that in our movies, you never see things like inside the bank. Because we don't have sets for bank.
Yeah.
Which bank are you going to go and shoot?
Ghana Commercial Bank.
They will give you their space to film, even on Sundays. So you don't see inside the bank. It's sometimes hospitals are a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get a space to have a studio space for that, where it's in-house. We have sets for a bank, hospital, and stuff like that. And so Pascal Amanfo Studios is my fantasy.
Oh, and baby, mumbo say man. Yeah, Brown,
that's so every day I go and look at Talaperi Studios. I'm like, Kayaka, Holy Ghost, So I look at it. I look at it. I'm like, God, when, So that's a huge thing. I live when I dream.
That's
yes.
fine. So truth or dare?
Oh, second time.
Yeah, truth or dare?
The dare looks like it will bring problem. Let me know.
You don't want to go there.
Truth. Second.
Okay, so the truth. What's your biggest red flag?
In life or in generally?
In general, life, movie, beer.
Biggest red flag. Lies. Just be you. I'm in an industry that where people they say fake it to make it, but I don't do that. So in ministry, it puts me off. Just be you. Just be yourself. If you are small, God will make you big. Just be you. But the whole packaging, line, settings, no.
Have you been seduced on set before?
Seduced. No, it's hard. You for example, now we're filming here now. All those romance scenes, there are like 20 people behind this. People don't know that. Like there's a whole village behind the set. So how can you get?
On this notes,
Rise and shine. It's another day to stay on point. Toast is Friday, it's still on point. Watch is Friday all day long. Still on point, yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. Watch is Friday, it's still on point. For your bread,
it's creamy.
For your toast, it's still on point. It's yummy, delicious. It's still on point. Still on point, yes, it's still on point. It's still on point.
Fortune spread. Delicious, creamy, and always on point. This advert is FDA approved.
Introducing the new Jama washing powder with multi-enzymes that helps remove stubborn stains.
It has a nice fragrance. Not harsh on my hands. Foams easily. And removes stains well.
Oh, I still to be.
Ma, you brought 5 big sachets of new Jama washing powder.
Yes, ma'am.
It really removes stains and has a nice fragrance.
Yes, ma'am. Then add 30 sacks of Jama washing powder to your engagement list. Yes, ma'am.
New Jama washing powder for cleaner, fresher wash. Your partner for clean clothes. This advert is FDA approved.
Wow, nipa kwebe PM wo mi fie ha mi papa Pascal Amanfo dodo na nim say oyesi ni twani esan so tro oto nim onim ye be san invite na ba show no so na we hu say me papa oto nim ankasa ne ni ye den na ha na ye di dwumedi ni besi na ansa na ye be ko no. These are all products from my amazing sponsors.
Wow.
This is from Bell Aqua Mineral Water, Bell Beverage. Then we have Randa cakes. When you are going, you are sitting in the car, you do some small chops big. And then we have Fortune spread. The margarine is inside, all-purpose margarine. We have some souvenirs. Going to give it to wifey to use to cook for you. We have Alive soap, washing detergents are all inside. This is from the GC brand, Gandhi Cosmetics. We want to make your color. We have to maintain it. So we have the cream, the bathing, and everything that you need inside. But this is from Sweet Aroma Prince. So this one I'll need you to stand up. I'm honoring you for the work done. You've brought out a lot of talent, and you've brought back our faith in the movie industry. And this is just to say thank you. Keep being you. So, what one advice? You can sit down. What one advice will you leave someone watching?
Let me take my picture first. Very important award.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So anyone watching you now who is a Pascal Amanfo fan, or anyone who wants to be like you, what's that advice you want to leave the person with?
Like I always say, trust your dreams, your goals, and trust your process. I don't know any other way besides hard work. So trust your process and trust the process. And then whatever you do, please have God in it. I can only give you what has worked for me. So trust your dream, your goals, have a dream, and trust the process. It might take someone, 6 months. It might take you 6 years. It might take you 16 years. But trust the process and then have God in it. And every day, keep getting better at what you're doing. And God will surely take you to that place of manifestation.
I say trust the process. Trust the process, because life experiences a lot of challenges, but one trust the process now. We do things now. On we find my baby no dey abedu ha say. Meji to say and come on here be twetwe and what me afa bibi e wo mu dey ball brain. Aha na e djumedi en ebesi. Me ka say me dey ani DebbyQueen na wo hwe me lifestyle TV. Me glam team aya de pa me twin if we hair logistics. Sansin na me name every K on makeover. Mata de Irene Wallace clothing and akika album. Na me ntuma every Trinity Kente. Me nsa every Emmy's ethical. Na say na ye be san so hia bi macrao.